1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We're at Fallingbrook Park here in Greater Orleans for the City of Ottawa 2025 Championship. This championship is the best of the City of Ottawa League teams. You have the champions of the West, Ottawa Softball League, the Reds, as the home team, taking on the champions of the East. If you might have watched their game 2 nights ago, the Howlers. So this game here has always been one that we've wanted to do. You know, the best in the East always says they're the best team in the city, and the best in the West always says they're the best in the West, or in the city. So why don't we put them together and see who actually is? So with the partnership between the two league admins, we've managed to come out here, put the two best teams in the city on the diamond.
A little different format this year. Instead of having a series, we are going to have one game, 9 innings for y'all. Not 6, not 7, 9, to see who is the best of the best.
There is a mercy rule that has changed as well. What we've opted to is to change both league mercies. The Orleans League generally plays it out. They don't often end by mercy unless it's something ridiculous. And the West has a 15 after 5 rule. So because it's 9 innings and that 15 after 5 kind of ends the game at the halfway point, we've opted for 20 after 4, 5, and 6, and 15 after 7, 8, and 9. So teams have a long way to go if they want to win by mercy. So,
and again, this game being in Orleans, we are playing the Greater Orleans rules. So unlimited home runs, pitcher courtesies at all times, and 3 courtesies.
I think that's the only thing that's really relevant. It is a full count actually as well.
Yes.
Ottawa Softball West League runs by a choice.
Okay.
Either 1-1 or full count. It's full count by rule, but if teams want to do 1-1, so often that is the case. And the Reds are a team that does prefer to do 1-1. So
here's Chris Gervais starting it off for the Howlers. Top of the first here. Chris Gervais, if you were with us on Monday, we had a couple of exceptional plays at short.
Throw that one a little high, a little inside. 2-1 now. Right on the plate. A little deep though. 3-1.
Great patience shown by Chris here.
Again, your leadoff batter's job is to get on base, right? So it doesn't make a difference how you get there. If it's a walk, it's a walk. And in this case here, he's going to take his free base.
Try hard, the second batter here, a.k.a. Jason Campbell.
Finds the very back of the board for a strike. Great pitch by Chris LaRue. Off to go outside, curves it in, trying to find the edge, and doesn't that time. 1-1. Curves it the opposite way, called illegal on height. 2-1. So our plate umpire, Stu Bowden, very experienced, goes up the middle, gets through, gets past Chris's glove. The 5-man doesn't get to it in time. Chris is going to go first to third, and Tryhard's going to hold on the corner, and time called. So we're saying we have 2 umpires here, 1 from each league. We have Stu Bowden behind the plate. Stu, a level 5 Softball Canada umpire, tons and tons of national, international experience. And Ryan Duchesne from the West League, he's got plenty of years of competitive fast pitch.
Yep.
And a couple of years now of slow pitch, and he's got a lot of hustle and a lot of vocals, and we love to see his energy on the diamond as well.
Joel up the bat here. It's hit hard.
Fielded off the glove at second. Would have been a double play, but he manages to just get the palm on it, not the mitt, and wasn't able to convert 2. Gets the out. 1 will score. Next up is Fun Bosco. Bobby Costco. Bosco came in off the bench actually for an injured Derek Mouchette when he slid into second base. Bosco, ground ball up the middle. It's going to get through. They're going to send Tryhard.
Big piece of the Howlers lineup not here tonight in Mr. Chris Schneer.
It's a ground ball, fielded clean. He's going to go for the tag on the runner. Looks, flips behind him and gets the out at one. Great play by Adam Latteru to get the third out of the inning. The second and third out, I should say. They're going to score 1 on the inning, heading into the bottom. 1-0 Howlers over Reds. I'm going to take this time now to shout out to our sponsors. Again, these broadcasts cost a little bit of money and can't do it without the help of our friends at TKO Jersey Co. Check them out online, TKO Jersey Co. for all your uniform needs. Howler's rocking a really, really pretty TKO design. You can look just as good checking out TKO Jersey Co. on Facebook. So it's a great play by Adam Ladder to end that inning.
Yeah, I'm threatening, Howlers threatening with a couple runs or a couple base runners, especially after that missed play from Joel's hard hit, right? Yep. So for them to come back and actually hold on to that double play that time, massive.
Yeah, the Reds are not here by accident. They are always one of the top 2 teams in the West League.
Yep.
They always end up with a lot of wins in the belt. They just have a ton of natural athletic talent and a lot of competitive spirit, a lot of big sticks. So they have everything it's going to take. So I knew after the game on Monday that this was going to be a heck of a matchup.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and I find both teams are, they play smart ball. They don't make a lot of mistakes when it comes to, the finer things of softball. So yeah, should be a great 9-inning game today. Leading it off here for the Reds, Kelly.
So calls first pitch strike. Kelly checking in with the umpire just to verify heights. Goes off field, inside out. Great 3 or 4 hopper into Jenks. Throw into second base. Jenks showing off that cannon again after that wicked throw on Monday night, making sure everybody knows that you cannot run on that gun.
Again, leadoff hitter doing his job. Up to bat now, Adam. Mr. Adam Latteru.
Adam and his brother have been the captain of the Reds for many years. Hits a missile down, but way out of play. Adam with a ton of power. He can go both sides of the field. So he can hit both runs on both sides. Howie trying to mix it up a little bit. Throws it outside. 1-1. Goes up the middle. Great line over the infield. They're going to send Kelly to 3. They're going to hold the runners on the corners now. And time is called.
Great hit there by Adam, following that pitch all the way through and being able to barrel it up. I thought it was curving on the outside too when he ended up pulling it or going a little bit middle shot.
He, with a 4-man outfield, you generally don't move too much, but he hit the ball so foul, you can see everybody kind of take that one step. But again, when you've got power everywhere, it's irrelevant. So
Tommy up to bat for the Reds.
Tommy the 3-hitter for a reason. This guy has a ton of power. Hits a ground ball, fielded off the hop at third. Throw gets to 2, but won't make the throw to 1. Holds the runner at 3. They'll trade places and get the out.
Great play by Chris Gervais there, taking the short hop into the glove and I guess try hard, just making sure that run from third wasn't coming in.
Yeah, it was the right play because the angle he was running, it would have been a painful throw to make. Both of those guys with very great arms. But again, sometimes it's about making the smart play instead of making the quick play, right?
100%.
So.
Make sure of 1 out too, right? So Jamie in the 4-stick for the Reds.
Beast shot deep into left field. Is it going to have enough to go? It does. That's going to be a 3-run shot. With the unlimited home runs, I wanted to say they're +1, but they are not. It's irrelevant. Unlimited home runs, so it's just 3-1 now, clearing the bases. Interesting fact about Jamie. Jamie's one of their utility players. He's a larger guy, and he can do outfield. He can do any corner. He can play anywhere they need him to play. And then on top of that, he offers that power on the plate, right? So
I would take that any day. And it's always fun to see these teams who play on a little bit smaller fields and are restricted with home runs come on big fields and have the freedom to do what they want at bat, right? And sometimes it it's a good thing for them, and sometimes it bites them because they're always swinging for the fence.
Line drive off the first baseman's glove, down, picked up clean, thrown to one away. Two away, sorry.
2 away. Liam Knight up to bat. Funny story, Liam plays on both the Reds and the Blue Jays in the Greater Orleans Slopitch League. So a double dipper.
So actually, Tryhard plays for the Wizards in the West, and the Howlers here as well. I think he's the only one on this diamond. But yeah, it's a lot of intermingling when you play multiple nights a week, right? So we always say, and then you have to choose if your team plays against your team, you have to make the choice, right? So, and strike called.
Liam, a great outfielder with a lot of speed and a big arm.
And big eyes, takes ball 4, and is going to walk, putting another base runner on. So again, this league is a 6-run per inning maximum, which is the same as the West League, so both teams will be familiar with that. Not at the plate yet. 6th run is on deck.
Chris, the pitcher, Chris LaRue.
A lot of pull, a lot of pop, takes a good cut. Fielder's there at the fence, glove is up, makes the grab, 3 away.
Reds take the lead in the first inning, 3-1.
A little calm, gentle music leading into the top of the second inning here.
Leading off for the top of the second, Daryl for the Howlers.
Daryl with a ground ball, splits the short and 5-man clean. He's going to start off with a leadoff single.
Daryl also came in later into the game on Monday, if you recall. Rhino, second batter here in the top of the second for the Howlers.
Takes the first pitch deep, ball 1.
Rhino, another seasoned veteran that the Howlers have.
Hits a line straight through the infield. Great pull hit. So now runners on 1 and 2 here. Starting off the inning hot.
We have Rob Murray up the bat. Remind everybody that infield fly is in effect.
Not necessary, though. 1 hop, and Adam's going to make the tag and runs over top of him. They're going to throw it a third on the big round. You can only get the out on the tag, and they're going to check with the umpires just to make sure. But the player can't do too much when he's trying to back up and he falls and the runner falls over him. So as long as he doesn't make any effort to kick or hold, etc., there's not going to be any sort of...
Nothing was done intentionally there, right? So you got to let the play be the play.
Yep. It's the one danger to not turning and throwing to second is trying to make that tag, is there is going to be a risk for some bumper or collision, right? So, but with 1 out, nobody scores. Runner's now in the corner and Glenn up. So 3-1 now to Glenn. Again, both teams showing a lot of patience right now. It's the important thing. Base runners matter. Takes ball forward, load up the bases now.
Second walk by Chris already in 2 innings. Trying to find his spot.
Patty, the right center fielder on Monday with that wicked gun in the first inning, picking up the dropped ball and gassing the guy at 2.
Chris trying to find his spot here.
Goes off field. Goes off of Chris's glove and off of the second baseman's glove. They're going to score at least one. They're going to hold the runners. They're split the runner. They got a pickle now. They're going to get the out at home after the pickle. Most exciting play in softball. Going to get an out there. 2 outs there. Runners on the corner and 1 run scores.
So 2 away. Jenks at the bottom of the lineup. I told Jenks before the game he looked very young today.
He did appreciate those jokes. You can hear the infielders having a conversation about which play they're going to be making here. Puts it over the plate, goes off field, fouls it, very foul on the offside line.
In very typical Jenks manner.
Slam one at least away, right? Inside. 2-2. Hits a ground ball up the middle. Fielded off the glove of the pitcher. Throw to 1 in time. Gets the out. So 1 run scores for 2. So 3-2. Reds over Howlers heading in to the bottom of the second inning. Oh, so far so good. Close game. Again, 2 teams known for their hitting.
Again, the Reds being able to walk out of there with just 1 run scored when they had the bases loaded against them with only 1 away. Were able to just walk away from that inning with 1 run against. See if they can take advantage of this in the bottom of the second. Oh yes, goalie, ump, and broadcaster, man of many trades. Call me if you need windows, call me if you need painting, and umpiring, broadcasting, and everything.
Next up for the Reds, Adam Cabana. Adam been playing with this team for as long as they've been in the West League, as far as I know. One of the original Orioles. Goes off field with a beautiful line drive into splitting the right and right center. It's going to hold at 1. That was a very pretty swing for a very tall man. Super smooth through the zone. Just late enough to make sure it's going to curve opposite.
I was just about to ask you, too, if the Reds were always called the Reds, because I had forgotten that they were the Orioles before, right?
The Barhaven Orioles originally coming in from the Barhaven Men's League. So it's a fly out to left center field. Throw is going to be on line, but they're not going to send the runner, so just 1 away on the hit.
Corey just getting underneath that ball there.
And getting a good amount of pop on it, just not enough to carry, right? So
Co-captain Cole here up the bat, trying to get something going for the Reds.
Finds that first pitch strike. Howie rolling his game here tonight. Cole goes off field. Fielded clean at short. Throw to 2 is going to be in time, but not to 1. So they'll get the out at second and just trade places. 2 out now. So Cole has the ability to take both lines very cleanly. He actually has a very good opposite, but also can pull when he wants a little bit of power on the right side. So it's always interesting when he's going up to bat to see which direction he's going to go.
Trevor, bottom of the lineup here for the Reds.
Trevor's got a lot of pull power. He reaches outside to get that one. It's very high up in the air. It's at the fence, but the grab is made, and they'll get 3, holding the Reds to none in that one. So taking up a spot now, 3-2 heading into the top of the 3rd inning. Remember, if you're in the need for some softball gear, check out Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporty Goods. Valley Edge, owned and operated by local softball players, including one on the diamond tonight. So make sure you check out, support local, get your gear, get anything you need. Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. Bonus, if you play Ottawa softball, he's willing to deliver it to your game, which is awesome.
Wonderful service.
I don't know about Orleans. It's a little bit of a hike on when you're in the West End at rush hour, but I'm sure you could make an arrangement.
Nothing a cold beverage won't fix.
That's right. Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. Remember, support local, shop local.
Both teams sitting at the top of their lineups for the 3rd inning.
Chris with a hard ground down the left side. With his wheels, you know he's going to be looking too, but they got a good arm. They caught him halfway. He's going to challenge it, but they're not going to draw the throw. So he'll stay at 1 with a single, lead off.
Complete opposite from his first at-bat, where he took a couple pitches, took the walk, and then attacked the first pitch in his second at-bat.
Right now you got that groove. Everybody's ruling. You know, you've seen the pitcher once or twice.
Yep.
Tryhard has been on the receiving end of pitches from LaRue for a very long time. He knows when to be patient. He knows when to drive his standard opposite into the left field home run. And he gets that inside shot, takes it on a line up the middle. They're going to send Chris to 3. They're going to hold runners on the corners. Next up, Joel Tugwood.
And I guess Tryhard with a little vendetta tonight, trying to win for his boys out west too, right?
I mean, you can't really beat the West and say you won for the West. I gotta argue that one on you there, Marty.
Joel up to bat. Joel hit a hard liners, or his hard ground ball in his first at bat.
Right over the middle, tails to the outside. Could have been dangerous for the pitcher on that one. Same thing, he's keeping him outside. Not traditionally how you would pitch Joel.
No, but we did see Joel go opposite field on Monday.
There's the inside. Finds the back corner for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hits a liner into right field. Caught by Liam. Big track. They're going to score 1, but they're not going to tag from first to second. So 1 out, 1 in to tie the game, and a runner on 1.
Is that Liam or Jake? I think that's Jake out there.
Oh, it might be Jake.
Liam's in left field.
Liam's in left?
Yeah.
Again, you can't see the fog and the dust. Bosco goes the outside pitch. He's going to head over to Jake as well. It's going to end up being foul. And they're going to leave it. Bosco, I think we've seen that's probably his 3rd or 4th at bat, and I think all of them have been perfect line drives up the middle.
Yep.
That's the first time we've seen him use the corners of the field.
And Bosco, typically a center shot kind of guy. Likes to just smooth swing his natural base hit.
So 0-1 now to Bosco with 1 out and 1 on. It's inside. Finds the very edge of the plate. Great pitch by LaRue. Now 2 strikes. He's got all the room to work with now. Goes off. Fielded clean by the pitcher. Throw to 2 in time. Throw to 1 in time. They're going to get all 3 in that. Heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tie game, 3-3.
Love the old school vibes on the music. Scratching the turntables. Love it.
So Kelly leading off here for the bottom of the third inning. Kelly with that beautiful inside out to right side last time, and does the same thing and gets underneath Tryhard's glove. Kelly touches one. He's going to round, but the ball's in quick. He's going to hold to first base. Great swing by Kelly. Kelly's known for right field, but he also has left side power as well. But it's really hard because you can't cheat in on him in right field. I know this as a right fielder who's been embarrassed by him many times. It's really tough. If you cheat in, he puts it over your head. If you stay back, he'll hit that nice smooth straight through. Or worst case scenario, he'll just get you guessing and take you off into left field.
Yep. And the Howlers playing just a 4-man infield. He's got all the room in the world where he wants to put it, right?
Yep. Next up, Adam Latteru. Scored after his single last at bat. Hits a missile line down. It's called fair. Hits a clean shot down the line. They're going to send Kelly to 3. They're sending Kelly. Nope. They're going to round hard, but they're going to keep him there. Ball takes a bounce off the fence at third base and into the glove, so no chance of stealing an extra. Huge line down the line by Adam Latteru.
Ripped it. Aggressive swing there, too.
Yeah, and I've known him for kind of using the middle of the field on both sides, not so much for hitting those lines, and it was a great shot. Deep outside to Tommy.
Tommy grounded into a fielder's choice earlier. Also scored, though, because I think Adam was thrown out at second base.
Howie with the strike on him. A 2-1 count. Hits it perfectly clean into the middle. It's going to split the two fielders. They're going to score Kelly from third. They're going to score Adam from second, and Tommy's going to hold at 2. So a 2-run double. Oh, Reds taking up 5-3 here in the bottom of the third inning.
Jamie up to bat. Jamie hit that great home run in the first inning.
Put the first 3 runs on the board for them, I believe. Called illegal. 2-0.
Stu keeping Howie honest.
Same thing. Howie pulling the old pitcher move. If he calls it again, throw the same one and see if he calls it twice. Definitely called illegal. I think at that point he was probably just trying not to give him a home run. You don't want to put a 2-run shot, and you don't have the +2 scenario where you can use it strategically, right?
And the base was open too, right? Yep. So yeah, great call. Jake up to bat. Jake lined the third base or the first base in his first at bat.
Hits a beautiful line over the infield on the left side. They're going to score Tommy. Jamie's getting held at 3. Throw to 2, not in time to get Jake at second. Runners on 2 and 3. Another run on the board, 6-3. So the umpire checking in with the scorekeeper and confirming that the 6th and mercy run of the inning is at the plate.
Liam up. Liam took a walk his first at bat.
Goes down to get that one. It's going to get through the infield. Jamie's going to score. They're sending Jake 2 more in. So a base clearing single here for Liam. So Reds breaking away with a big offensive inning here. I don't know if I would have let that pitch go. Like, he kind of went out and chased it. It worked in his favor, so. But I think it was a risky take on his part.
Those who know Liam know that he's got an inside out swing, baseball swing, and he'll chase those outside pitches.
LaRue with a missile into left side. Gets the catch. They're going to tag Liam to 2. Adam Cabana up. Again, 6th and mercy run on 2. A good, hard grounder. Could score Liam. He's very fast. Essentially, all you want to do is guarantee you move him 1 base here, right? Called illegal.
Cabby had that nice swing in the first inning. Or sorry, in the second inning.
Yeah, beautiful to right side. Yep. That's right. And it goes for the
same
thing. And they're going to send Liam sliding to stop the ball in field. Throws in a 2, but not going to get in field in time. And they're going to put up the 6th run, ending the bottom of the 3rd inning. Heading now to the top of the 4th, 9-3 Reds over Howlers.
Howie up the bat for the top of the 4th for the Howlers.
Hits a big shot on the right side. Jake's backing up, makes the camp, makes the grab, 1 away. Howlers pulling some big pops, but a lot of them are in the air right now, so they're going to have to make sure that they bring those line drives down the way the Reds are hitting, those straight through inside outs. Darryl, a huge ground ball. A lot of pop on that one.
Howlers do need to answer here after that big inning from the Reds. Ryan up the bat, also known as Rhino.
Pitch outside, trying to curve it in. Looks like he just didn't get enough spin on it. Same thing, a little tighter to the plate that time, but they'll go 2-1. It's the bonus of getting that first pitch strike is that you have a little room to work with, obviously. It's the ground ball, he curses it. Throw to 2 is in time. Called save loudly, no doubt at first base. 2 away.
Ryan in a great position to make that call there at first base too.
So deep inside, ball 1.
Rob up the bat. Rob grounded in to a fielder's choice his first at bat. Great hit.
Great ground ball. Gets under the diving Latter's glove. They're going to send Rhino to 3. They're going to keep runners on the corners here with 2 out.
Glenn with his second at bat. Glenn walked.
They're calling time. They're just going to put a courtesy on. So it's courtesy number 1. Playing a little dangerous with Chris coming up in the order. First pitch strike to Glenn, though.
Find Chris, the pitcher for the Reds, has a great arsenal of pitches. It's not just your one pitch pony kind of guy. He's got a couple pitches that he likes to throw and play around, especially when he gets up in the count, right?
Yep. He also handles middle very well,
Mm-hmm.
which gives a little bit extra, defensive prowess as well. Ground ball, easy, takes it to 2, tags on 2, 3 away. So the Reds keeping that lead. The Howlers are going to end up, I believe, bottom top coming into the next inning. 9-3. Reds representing Ottawa Softball over the Greater Orleans champions, the Howlers. Damo up. Heading in, bottom of the 4th.
Corey up the bat.
That's a deep shot. Oh, he got a lot of pop on that one. Did it have enough to go?
Yes,
it
sir.
did. A leadoff home run by Corey Damo. Love it.
Right when your bottom of the lineup can come up with some runs like that. Cole with a second at bat.
Goes off. That's that inside or the both sides I was talking about his first at bat. Just tails it with enough spin to land it foul. Kind of knew it off the bat. He didn't even take his 2 steps out of the base
He had
or out
that
of the
idea
box.
imprinted in his head before he even got up there.
Oh, and he misses that one. It's going to be shallow. Chris going out there. Chris with probably
Almost
one of the player with probably the most range in the city. Not a guy you want to duck fart on, that's for sure. You could hear Cole's cursing off the bat. Knew that one was going to get him in some trouble.
Chris needs to go high knees up there over that lip, because he almost that lip almost took him. Bottom of the lineup here. Trevor up the bat for the Reds.
Trevor with a big fly ball left side. Hits a beautiful line over the infield. No one was getting to that one. He turned the gas on right out of the box, and he's going to 2. They're calling him to 3. The throw is going to be in time, but can't get the tag down in time. Great wheels and a great relay. So he'll be safe at 3rd. Big shot, big run.
Great work by the bottom of the lineup for the Reds with a home run already and then now a triple. Flipping the script, having the top of the lineup come on. Kelly is already 2 for 2 with 2 hard singles. And the Reds threatening again.
Again, this is why they're the champions of the West. It wasn't a fluke. They are a consistent hitting team. They've got power. They've got pop. They've got speed. They've got infield and outfield ability. And he goes off field again. It's really shallow. Jenks charging in. Is not going to get there. Takes it on the hop. A funny hop, but he fielded it clean. They're going to score the run from 3. 11-3 now. So number 2, one of the 2 captains, Adam Lattery.
Adam involved in that pickle play at 2, falling over the runner.
Oh, and he got all of that one. He got all of that one. The fielders barely taking a step. They knew that one was gone. 2 more runs on the board. 13-3 now. Reds over the Howlers. So 4 in so far. Next up, Tommy, another home run threat. So they're essentially their 2, 3, 4 are just scary power at any point. Takes it inside. 2-0. He got a big pop on that one, but I don't think it's going to be enough to go. They're backing up. Oh, it's going to be enough to go. I thought that one was higher than it was farther, but I was
Just
wrong.
buried.
Another home run. This is where I think the open home run rule is going to come to bite again. When you got that much power, and same thing, Jamie coming up now, and Jamie with a big shot in the first inning, and they walked in the second inning. But you can't really walk him now, and he's going to do the same thing, but he's going to pull it foul. So what do you do when you got all these monster hitters coming up back to back to back, right?
Yeah, not much you can do other than give him a shot and hope that he misses, right?
You can try and pitch him like low and out and see if you'll get him to ground up the middle or something like that. But then as the pitcher, you're also putting yourself at risk there. So not necessarily the most ideal thing, but that's exactly what he does, right? Short outside and hoping he can get a ground ball into either the shortstop or the middle and feel that same thing outside. And he gets the ground ball, gets past a diving Christian. They're going to hold him at 1. And time called. So the 6th and mercy run of the inning on first.
Jake at the plate. Jake's been hitting the ball hard tonight too.
Gets into the glove. That tryhard's not going to make the throw backwards though. Tryhard being 6'8" or 6'9", and then jumping that whole inch to 6'10". I kid. He's a very tall man, but he just made a really good jump. He normally has that. He has a very ridiculous arm, and I'm surprised he didn't make the throw considering how far Jamie had come off. But either way,
I don't know if Joel was there in position to get the throw or receive it.
Next up, Liam. Currently getting scouted for rush. And he goes inside out. It's going to split the field as Jenks running in, makes the grab. All of that age really coming into effect for him there.
Young Jenks.
The young Jenks getting the third out, keeping the damage to 5 instead of 6. Reds 14, Howlers 3, heading into the top of the 5th inning. Terry watching at home, cheering on the Howlers. Pratt's got the betting line on this one. Plus 255 for the Howlers to come back and win. Anybody want in on that? Feel free to comment. We'll set you guys up.
In Pratt fashion.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not recollect. I do not recall. So Reds came to hit. Howlers have a big hitting team. They're missing 2 of their big sticks in Christian Air and Derek Mouchette. Both of those guys with home run power and the ability to move the ball around. Both of those guys being defensive studs as well.
And Pratt, you'll be happy to hear that I'm not in Hamilton this weekend, only next. So you are free to play with all the time you want.
Next up, Patty. Patty had a great game in the field on Monday. Hasn't gotten a lot of work here tonight. Takes the pitch, front plate strike. 2-1. Hits a ground ball, fielded goalie style, throw from his knees in time, gets the out.
They're played by Calder.
Yeah, he set up real goalie style, leg kick and everything, and he just waited and timed his throw from knees. I think about throwing from my knees, and I immediately think about how bad my back is going to get thrown out. That was a great throw. Jenks flirting with the pitcher. Chris flirting back with him. And then cursing as he takes that strike. That was a great friendly pitch, he said. Friendly. Great friendly pitch, he said. Looks like it's going to be deep inside. Ends up curving right into the middle, but doesn't hit the plate. Very close, though. Goes off field, gets between the base and Cabby playing third. And he's legging for two. Throws in time, but he's too far back on receiving the throw. He's just a few feet off of second base. If he'd have been a step back, all he would have had to do was throw the tag on. Great run by Jenks. Dangerous run by Jenks. And a great relay throw.
Jenks testing his age now. Running the second base.
Back to the top of the order, Christian's up. Finds the very outside of the plate for a strike. So first pitch strike. He's going to take that one deep, 1-1.
Chris 1 for 1 with a walk in the first, and then a single in the third.
Outside, declines to take it. Chris does go opposite once in a while. He's got a really nice opposite push. And he decides to go power on it. It's fly ball deep into left center. Called. Jenks looking to tag. And he's going to tag on the delayed throw. The throw is perfect. The throw is perfect. Jenks just too quick and gets underneath it. Or sorry, gets in foot underneath it.
Too young.
Gets his foot underneath it. Great tag up by Jenks. I think Liam didn't think he was going to go and opted not to throw the ball. And just that split-second delay gave Jenks all the jump start to go.
Still a great throw to make, though, from that deep in left field where he was.
Next up, Tryhard, Jason Campbell. Tryhard's going off it. He's looking for that off-field home run. It looks like it's going to go, and it does. 2 more runs on the board for the Howlers. Climbing back here, 14-5 in the top of 5 with 2 out.
Boy, do they need those runs.
Yep. And like Terry said, they have the ability to do it. It's the only way they're going to stay in this game.
Yep.
The mercy is still distant away, but you don't want to get down too far here.
No.
Next up, Joel. It's going to tail outside on him. Touch the very edge of the plate. What a beautiful pitch. I hope you could see that one at home.
A lot of spin, a lot of curve on that, just to catch the outside.
Doesn't curve that one. Goes right up the middle, over top. No one's going to get to it. The 6'3" LaRue screams that he's too short to make that jump. Joel's going to get a single on that one.
Even with his 19-inch glove and his vertical, he couldn't get onto that one.
The shin pads wear him down. Right, yeah. And that's not an insult on shin pads. At this level, if you're not wearing shin pads, you might be crazy.
Yep.
At this level, the guys are trying to hit the ball at you. Not at you as a target, but in your general area, right? So you just want to make sure you take those extra precautions and suit up. Bosco with a beautiful line into the left center gap. The 3-man outfield gap is very wide. They're going to send Joel over to third. They're going to keep him on 2 and 3 with 2 out.
Joel with great hustle there going from first to third.
It's the one downfall to the 5-man. So the 5-man, you have less holes on the infield for ground balls, which means the batter has to elevate the ball to get it through the infield.
Yep.
And then you're praying that in that elevation, you're going to get a fly ball out because your fielders are going to be extra fast. But you do leave those left center and right center gaps open. And then if you can take those gaps, it's an unstoppable hit. It's a ground ball off the glove, goes back to the base, gets the out, 3 away. So Kelly backhanded, takes the hop, started to run to first, actually left the ball behind because it spun out after hitting the glove.
Yep.
But his second baseman came charging in, told him to go to the base.
Great
Kelly gets to one, flips it to him for the out. So bottom 5, 14 for the Reds, 5 for the Howlers. Don't count anybody out yet, though. This game can go anywhere. It's a 9-inning game, not a 7-inning game. So the game's only at the halfway point-ish.
We've seen weirder stuff happen, folks. So stay tuned. Lots of ball to play.
Chris LaRue, the pitcher, starting off this inning.
Chris 0 for 2 tonight so far.
Hits a deep line into left center. Glenn's backing up, reaches out, goes off the glove. So Chris legging it to 2. He's legging to 3. The throw is going to get into Christian in cutoff territory. Throw to 3, not in time, and a leadoff triple here for LaRue.
Hard hit ball by Chris there.
Glenn looked like he was tracking it, but again, if you see the left field, it's dark out there. It is very dark out there. I'll see if you can see it on the camera angle. Not really, but trust me, standing here, there's a lot of shade out there.
And for those of you who've never played here, it almost seems like the outfield tapers down towards the fence. So
on the left
balls
side,
seem to carry a little bit more.
You're also running uphill in that way. Called illegal.
Great throw by Robbie there, the catcher.
I think we said that the last game too,
exactly,
when whoever was catching made the throw. But sometimes it just throws it off. Sometimes it just throws that pitcher off his bad groove and into his good groove, and it definitely was last time. And Adam chips it. Tryhard calls it in the second base spot and records the out. They're not going to tag the runner on Tryhard's arm from 58 feet away. One away. So Corey Domenico.
Yep.
I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've played with him for a long time, but he's just been Domo forever. Corey with a home run his last at bat.
Correct.
Again,
big shot too.
Yeah. Again, there's no one can question the power on this team. You got a lot of dangerous hitters. And Corey representing the bottom 3 as well. So it's not even like they've top stacked it, but just the whole team has a ton of power.
And we're seeing that tonight.
Yep.
Multiple home runs hit by the Reds by multiple players.
Pitches outside. Tries to touch that front corner, doesn't get it. So the 31 up. He got a lot of power on that one, but it's high. I don't know if it's going to have enough to go. I hear the fielders talking out there. They're going to tag him, no problem. So one more on the board, 2 out now.
Reached a little bit for that one, but did his job, scored the run.
So Reds currently up 10 with co-captain Cole Latterroot up to bat. Cole with showing off his opposite shots. His last at bat hit the line drive. Jenks gets past him. Jenks with a big reach, but couldn't get his glove to it. They're going to move him to 3. Throw is not going to get in there in time. It's blocked at third base, and time called. So big triple hits it just a 1.5 feet out of Jenks' reach.
Again, bottom of the lineup here for the Reds, trying to do their job, their part. Trevor up to bat.
Pitches outside. Takes it for ball 1. So it's a shallow, high fly ball called in the field. Out is made, 3 away. Going to head into the top of the 6th inning now. The Reds with a 10-run lead. But keep in mind, this is a 9-inning game. So there's still 6, 7, 8, and 9 to go. So we're only just past the halfway point, so stay tuned. 15 for the Reds, Howlers 10.
I'd like to welcome all the watchers, all the viewers, both on Facebook, on YouTube. You got questions, comments, feel free. We're here to answer you guys. Oh, yes.
Jenks does still play softball. Yeah, he's a little more of a West Ender now. Or sorry, an East Ender, I should say.
Yes, sir.
Still rocks his lizard shorts. He's still rocking them tonight, so he's West at heart. So the Howlers with the substitution. Goes off the glove, fumbled. Not going to make the throw.
So Daryl
Darrell with a hard ground ball single. Now, as the substitution comes into play here, is Ian Dufton's coming in for Rhino.
Ian trying to spark the Howlers team.
The Howlers are the only softball team I've ever seen show up with enough players to put subs on the bench. Geez, some days we're lucky to have 10.
And they are short some players today, believe it or not, and they still have 5 subs.
Up the middle, caught, throw back to one, gets the out.
Wow.
Hard line up the middle, makes the twist.
Again, you mentioned earlier how well Chris protects the middle.
Yep.
He's a force up there.
The Reds staying strong defensively, keeping that 10-run lead in check here.
Rob 1 for 2 tonight so far.
It's another shot up the middle, but Chris's glove's not stopping that one. Good, hard ground ball.
It splits Chris and Adam.
Gonna put a runner on one with 2 away here. Sorry, falling asleep on the board again. Forgot to mark the 2 outs. Was just really excited on the double play. This really is a 7-man job or 1-woman job, right?
It is, yeah, exactly.
Glenn Nitschke up. Glenn, another former Lizard. I think he's rocking his Lizard hat. Hits a ground ball, fielded off the glove at third. That's 2 hard ground balls missed off third. Now runners on 1 and 2 with Patty the fielder coming up.
Patty, a long-time Howler.
I think Derek was saying that they used to play Little League together or something. Like
Really?
They've been playing together for
Wow.
a very, very long time. They
Wow.
came up in baseball together. Pitch is high. He declines to let it go. Looks like it would have, looked like it would have tailed back and out on him, but he looked like he wanted to try and slap down that opposite line and reached out to get it, but fouls it off.
I mean, with a runner on second, I mean, that is the play, right? To punch it
Yep.
to the right field and trying to get your runner from second to score.
Yep. Honestly, at this point, any grass is a good hit, I think.
100%.
Doesn't matter if it bounces on the infield or hits into a line. You just want to kind of make sure the bases keep filling up and people keep scoring. The point of the game, even.
The point of the game. I agree. I think the Howlers just need to simplify their hitting right now to get, station to station, get some points across the board.
That's going to be a line into center field. He's going to take it on the hop clean. And they're going to hold the runners on the bases. That's exactly what you need right now. Again, just one piece at a time.
Yep.
Next up, Jenks. Again, rocking that Lizard gear, Lizard hat. So, yes, he still plays softball, and he still loves the West a little bit. Coach Derek watching at home. You're right, the Howlers are missing their hydration. A little fire water might spark up the team. For those of you who know, you know. Bases loaded, Jenks up. Inside, not going to wear that one. Ball 1. Two 2-0. What would your strategy be here? Would you be looking at a good pitch and swinging anyways, or are you going to be looking for the walk? He didn't.
Nope.
He didn't. He hits a beautiful single. They're not going to test Liam's arm. They're just going to take the 1 run and 15-6 now. Back to the top of the order. It was a great swing by Jenks. Again, I don't know if I let a few go and take a strike or two just to see if I can draw the walk.
With 2 outs, I mean, you're looking for your pitch and your pitch only. And I think that was Jenks's one pitch that he could not let go.
No, he loves his opposite shots. He has right side pull,
exactly.
But he loves his opposite shot for sure.
Back to the top.
Chris, on the other hand, showed patience his first at bat. I wonder if the 2-0 count's going to work in him now. No, he'll take that strike. 2-1. 3 of them. Again, a walk's a run here. And that's all that matters. Getting on base will score a run here. And especially with big sticks behind you. 2 guys with a ton of power, but now a full count.
Great.
It's going to go left side.
Great pitch by Chris.
Shortstop's going out there. It's dropped. They're going to score 2. Oh, and now they're throwing it. They're going to score another run.
Baited him.
He gets underneath the tag at 2. A calamity of runs there.
Did he clear the bases?
He cleared the bases with that. That's a huge run for the Howlers. 9 on the board now. So what happened was, it was a duck fart over the infield. Cole was running back, but it was one of those like turn around, throw your glove out and hope. He wasn't necessarily going to be able to camp to it. It hits the ground. They're going to score 2. They throw the ball around, though, trying to get the outs on the dangerous running, and that ends up scoring a few runs. So big inning for the Howlers here. A ground ball to 1 hop to the pitcher. LaRue easily gloves it, gets out of the inning. 15-9 here heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Like we said, for those of you tuning out after they were down 10, you're going to miss a hell of a game. I don't know, Tim. Let's see. Marty, you going to sing the 7th inning stretch song?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll think about
Take me
it.
out to the ball game?
Yeah, we can do that. midway through the 7th, you know? As long as we get some live feeds of you guys singing with us.
Yeah, we can include you on the broadcast. Right? That's right. That's right. We can sub you into the broadcast here. Top of the order, Kelly up.
Top. Kelly with 3 singles so far. 3 for 3.
It's probably the most leadoff stat I've heard. This time here, though, it goes a little inside out with some pop into right center field. It starts off with an out.
Was that me? Did I jinx that?
You might have, but I'd argue that I was more of the jinx on it. But the ball was already hit, so let's clear our conscience, right?
Perfect. Adam with a no-doubter his last at-bat.
Yeah, the fielders didn't even move. No. They just stood there like, yeah, let's go. Not wasting any energy on that. And he hits a hard ground ball, gets under Tryhard's glove. He's rounding hard. Great throw on line perfectly. They're going to throw behind him, but it's going to go into the stands. He's going to get 3rd on that one. So those of you not familiar, even though he was on his way back to first, that is irrelevant. He was in possession of first base when he touched it and rounded. So even though he was throwing going back, it doesn't count as the direction or anything like that. Yep. It's all about the base you possess. And it's the same thing
at the time of throw.
Right, and it's the same thing on tag-up plays. Yeah. People don't understand that. Just because the ball was caught and you tried to get him tagging up, even though technically he should be touching first as per the rule, he was still always in possession of it and would still get 3rd base. But that's probably one of the more misunderstood.
100% misunderstood rules. Or interpretation of the rule.
That's right. So Adam drawing the throw back will get to 3rd with 1 out and Tommy up. Again, Tommy, another guy with scary power. It's going to take that first pitch strike. It's going to be a fly ball left center field. The fielder's there. Makes the grab. They're going to tag on the score. Or sorry, they're going to score on the tag up. 16-9 now.
Are most of the men's comp games played at Britannia?
Yep. Well, so we have the two diamonds. So they'll have games at Britannia and Des Mauriers. Des Mauriers is significantly smaller than Britannia. Britannia is probably a little bit bigger than Fallingbrook, but it's also high fence.
Yep.
And we play with the +2. Honestly, it doesn't come into play too often because again, you're hitting the ball with 310 to 320 depending on where. And I think the right side field want to be in the 270, 80 plus fence, right?
Okay,
so you're still getting 300-foot shots on right side, but center field, left center field, like those are some serious distances. So Jamie with a beautiful line into the middle. It's going to hit all the way to the fence. He's going to hold a 2. Good coaching by the Reds coaches. Don't get too greedy here. A 1-out double is a great start for you to rebound. So they have the 4-man outfield. So you have left center, and right. But what you don't have is the middle covered. So line drives up the middle splitting is always going to be the toughest part. But that's really the only place you regularly can split. So it's the joys of the 4-man versus 5-man, right?
Because the outfielders will shift from batter to batter, whether the batter's a righty, a lefty, or if they know he pulls, or if he pushes the other way.
Jake taking first pitch strike and then lets the second one go clean on behind. Inside for 2-1.
Jake 1 for 3 tonight.
High inside. Pitch a little on the higher side. Flirting with that 12-foot mark.
Typical Howie fashion.
Mm-hmm. And he goes off field, and it's a great line. Caught by Jenks. 3 away. I missed one of the outs. My bad, folks. Again, it's a 7-person job. Getting the score confirmed by Coach Cole. 16-9, top 7. Halfway through to the take me out to the ball game. Marty's offered to sing it for everybody. So Reds up 7 in the top of 7. Well, normally this would be the end. There's still 2 more innings to play. Sorry, I shouldn't say this would be the end. This would be the
last inning.
The last at-bat, potential at-bat for the Howlers. But again, 3 more to go. 7, 8, and 9. Joel Tugwood leading off here for the Howlers. Again, Joel, a long-time competitive ball player, known for his power. And takes it on a ground ball, fielded clean by Latterard at second. Will not run it out, no need. Throw is online, easy, 1 away. Next up, Bobby Costco, Fun Bosco. Bosco takes the first pitch, short, ball 1. Beautiful line into left center field. The center fielder, Tommy, is going to pick it up clean and toss it in. Bosco is going to stay at first.
Vintage Bosco right there.
Just a perfect, I used to refer to those as old man hits. They're left center to right center. It's irrelevant which side they choose. They always put it about 15 feet on the grass. You can't stop it. You can't move in. You can't move out.
You can't do it.
The experienced guys who know how to hit singles. Howie up now, takes first pitch, ball 1.
Trying to help its cause here. Howie, a great pull hitter.
It's the other thing. The Reds don't know the guys the same way, right? They might know a few of them, like, you know, from tournaments and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, two teams who don't know each other means you can't really pitch around people the same way, right? So beautiful line, but unfortunately going to head into foul territory. Outside. Full count. It's going to be a line drive. Gets through. Bosco's going first, second only. They're going to hold him. Good coaching. So great spot. Great swing for Howie. They're going to take the free pitcher courtesy. Does not count against their courtesy count. I'm going to put Gervais on.
And again, that's just to promote pitcher protection, giving them enough time to gear up and stuff like that.
Yep. Great shot. It's going to stay fair. They're going to score Bosco. They're going to score Gervais. They're going to throw to two. It's going to be in time. Gets past, but they're going to keep it on the infield. 2-run score on the double.
Ian with the second at bat. Lined it right to Chris, his last at bat, who turned 2.
That's right on the overstep.
Correct.
Goes off, gets through the infield. They're going to hold the runners on the corners. Throw behind again. Reds making sure they play a little tricky and throw behind the runners. It's something that doesn't happen a lot in league play, and I would argue, like, playing against the Reds all year, they don't do it a lot in actual league gameplay. But this is the city championship.
Exactly.
These guys are competing to be able to walk away saying they are the best men's league team in the city. They're gonna get the out.
Grab the
They're gonna
sack.
tag. Tags are both clean. They're gonna score a run on the sack fly. 2 away. Whoops. 16-12 now. So Howlers chipping away. I hope somebody who took Pratt up on that plus 255. That's for sure. Pratt's bank account going to have some regrets. Trails outside to Glenn. Ball 1. DJ, I'm working on it, I promise. Finds the strike. 2-1. Unbelievable pitch. Finds that front corner. Floats with the top, but definitely not egregious enough to even consider to be an illegal call.
Chris playing with the edges. Not many pitches thrown in the middle of the plate.
Glenn with a clean line to left side. Liam backing up, makes the grab at the fence. 3 away. All right, Marty, take me out to the ball game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. I actually don't know the words. I'm sorry.
Take me out to the crowd.
Keep going.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if they're in your back, but it's root for the home team.
If they don't win, it's a shame.
For it's 1, 2,
3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There, Stu getting in on the stretching as well.
It was a request.
Okay. I'm sorry. All the Red Sox fans watching, waiting for Sweet Caroline. Yeah. I went to Red Sox games actually in June of this year, and I was really excited to actually be able to take part in that tradition. Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah. We being the Blue Jays got murdered, absolutely murdered. I think that was the last game we lost before they went on that 10-game winning streak. So I was just the good luck charm. Yeah, that was a little on the terrible side. But at least we got they ended up giving us a ball at the end, a game ball. So great. That was kind of cool.
Awesome.
So yeah. So bottom 7, Reds with a 4-run lead. Sorry. If you're wondering why the game is not over, it's because this is actually a 1-game, 9-inning showdown. Previous years, it's been you would have 1 game on the first night and 2 games on the second, and it would be a best of 3. But unfortunately, due to scheduling, it's actually quite difficult to get many people into that in September. So, couple hopper takes it off the shoulder. I think Chris flexed that one off to the right. The old chest press pop. Throw a nipple out there and see if the ball can end direct to second base. Fortunately, not. And Liam with a single.
I mean, Chris, being the seasoned fielder or infielder that he is, kept that ball in front of him with no fear.
So it's a fly ball right side behind the base. They're going to hold Liam at first. And LaRue just reached out a little too far and got a little too much tip on that one.
Great play by Tryhard there, too. Almost had to reach backwards. Almost overran that ball with his long strides that he takes.
So Cabby up, takes first pitch strike.
Cabby 1 for 3.
Goes clean line drive up the middle. Howie gets his glove up, but a little too late. It's going to trail right into the outfield. They're going to hold Liam on the corner as Liam showing some wheels. Great swing by Cabby. Again, hitting clean line drive. I think this is his 3rd perfect line drive.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He wasn't 1 for 3. He was 2 for 3 before that hit. So 3 for 4 again with those smooth base hits.
Damo up. Pitch high and deep. Ball 1.
Damo 1 for 3 with a home run.
Hits a big shot into left center. Is it going to have enough to go? It's down. Ground rule double. So they're going to score Liam from 3rd. They're going to move Jake, it looks like. They courtesy Jake in. And Damo on 2.
Great hit by Damo there. Solid line drive, splitting the left and left center fielder.
So Red's putting another one back on the board, now +5 here. Next up, Captain Cole. Inside pitch. I'm not going to give him that. They're not going to give him that left field line. He can take a step back and take it. We'll see what he does here, and he does. Foul ball. And Jake, the courtesy runner on 3rd, hugs the umpire, thanking him for the call. So 1-1 count now to Cole. Goes outside. Opts not to take it. Called illegal. 2-1. Inside. He's going to drive it, and he's got a lot of pop in that. Jenks backing up. It's over his head. Takes a bounce back off the fence into his glove. They're going to score the runner from 3. They're going to throw the ball. They're not going to throw the ball. Tryhard probably making the smart decision. While he does have a massive arm, it doesn't make sense to turn and blind throw. You risk injury. There's a good chance you're going to miss it, and then you're going to give the extra bases to the guy on 2nd. So here we go. We got a runner on 2. 2 more on the board for the Reds.
Bottom of the lineup for the Reds. Trevor up the bat. Trevor 1 for 3. Reds trying to pad that lead a little bit more.
That's a big shot in the left side. Is it going to have enough? It's going to be a home run. 2 more on the board for the Reds. So Reds have scored 5 here. Back to the top of the order, and the 6th run now at the plate. So the Reds answering the Howlers' last 2 innings of offense. Not ready to give up yet here in the 7th inning.
Back to the top for the Reds. Bottom of the lineup, really doing their job.
Yeah, consistent all the way through. Lots of power all the way through. Reds are a force. So pitches in, backside of the plate for a strike. So Kelly, the top of the order, 1-1. Called illegal, 2-1. It's outside. He's going to take it outside, but it's definitely going to get out of play. First base coach throws his arm out in a fair motion, trying to get a call, even though it was pretty sure it was over the fence. 2-2. I think Coach Derek showed up with some hydration for the team. The fire water is getting passed around. We all know what that sound is.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly with a ground ball. Chris fields it clean. Throw to one. In time. Gets the second out of the inning. With 2 away. Next up, this number 2 hitter, Adam Latterroot, representing the 6th run in the Mercy run for this inning.
Adam 4 for 4 tonight so far.
So Adam showing some patience at the plate here. Takes his drive, goes deep into right center field. It tails into center field. It's going to go off the fence. They're going to throw it in. They're going to hold him at 2. Adam being the 6th run now at second base with Tom up.
5 for 5, Adam, so far. Hitting the ball like a beast.
Not the worst place you really want to be, though, for the Howlers. If they're going to score 5 on you,
yep.
These are the guys you want to score the 6th run.
Yep.
Right? He takes it here. You've got 2 guys out instead of coming up at the top of the next inning with 2 power sticks. You only have 1,
yep.
right? So, I mean, honestly, the third out or a hit that scores is not really going to do a lot of damage. So, called illegal, bounced into the plate. It's a ground ball. Is going to split. They're going to send him. It hasn't even been picked up. Just picked up now. They're not going to make the throw. The 6th run is in. 22-12 here, heading into the top of the 8th inning. Joining us now in this intermission, the unfortunately injured captain of the Howlers, Derek Mouchette. Derek, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy to be here.
Ecstatic, I'm sure you are. So you missed the first part of the game. You were off doing family duties.
I was coaching youth sports, so it's now the life. That's why we need this army of a team, is because a lot of us are very old with a bunch of kids that take the priority, unfortunately, over our own enjoyment. But it's still life. I was still watching you guys from the field.
Wait, no, we threw your comment up on the screen there. Yeah.
And I'm actually blaming the singing for. I thought we were turning this around until the singing happened, and I think that was a TSN turning point as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and apologize to you for that. We will take full responsibility
for you now, sir.
We're gonna take full responsibility for that. Thanks for coming out, and I'm glad you made it out to cheer on the boys.
Wouldn't miss you. Wouldn't miss it.
So Reds answering back here, putting their 6 back up after the Howlers had 2 innings of runs. Again, it's about consistency. So 2 innings to go. Howlers are down 10. They're going to need to put up some offensive numbers here if they want to make sure that they have a chance to take it back.
They need to make a move here for sure. Bottom 2, then top. So they're not in a bad spot.
And they're in a great spot with Patty hitting a beautiful line into right center field. He's going to take a big step, but he's not going to challenge the arm of Tom. And that's probably a good idea because I'm pretty sure I've been thrown out from the fence in Britannia while trying to tag up on the guy. So not an arm you want to test. Smart move after a great hit by Patty.
Again, knowing that the Reds are playing a 3-man means that their outfielders are solid outfielders, whether they can run, throw, anything.
I wouldn't race any of them in my car.
No.
Jenks up, takes first pitch strike. Inside. Where is it? Ball 1. He's going to ground that one. Goes off the second baseman. They're going to get the 1-1. Not quite sure what happened. He tried to take it himself, but then he threw it at the last second. Then he was like shovel passing, and there's a little bit of contact made, but everybody's good. So they get the out at 1. They're going to move the base runner on to 2.
Top chop.
Gervais wore that one on the last inning. I'm wondering if his left shoulder is a little sensitive right now. We'll see it in his swing if it is. And it's not. It's a good hard ground. Diving. The throw to 1 from his back.
Wow,
what a play.
what a play.
From his back. I hope that showed up on camera. I'll try and zoom in on that one later. Beauty play by the red shortstop.
Wow.
Heck of a play. Patty makes his way to 3.
What are you supposed to do?
What do you do?
That was
What do you even do?
Hard hit ball.
Another hard hit ball by Tryhard. He's going to send it into the gap. Throw is going to get in. They're going to score Patty. He's going to hold it 2 comfortably. So run on the board here. Again, Howlers not giving up yet. And they did a lot with 2 outs the last 2 innings. So,
And again, going back to that play, Chris Gervais is not a slow runner either.
well, he's their courtesy runner. I mean, that should represent something.
Right? So for that guy to make that play off his back and still throw him out, great play. Joel up to bat.
Joel, the great grounder up the middle, gets through. They're going to hold Tryhard. Joel's going to trot. Runners now on the corners with 2 away. Here in the top of the 8th inning. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is a 9-inning game. 1 game, 9 innings to see who is the best team in the city.
Fun Bosco up to bat. Bosco's been the Howlers' most consistent hitter tonight so far. So let's see if he can cash in that run.
Takes it inside, but drives it outside. The fielder's there. Gets the grab, 3 away. So Reds into the bottom of the 8 with the hammer. 2 at-bats to 1, plus 9 runs. Interesting fact here. We agreed upon the rules that it would be 15 runs after the 6th inning. 4, 5, and 6 would be 20. 7, 8, and 9 would be 15. So in theory, the Reds have a chance to end the game here by scoring 6.
They sure do.
Just going to step away from 1 second. I do have to... Oh, actually, I don't. We're good. So Jamie leading off. Again, Jamie, one of those guys that can play any position on the team. Also a ton of power both sides of the field.
I'm pretty sure he's the one who made that play on Gervais.
Would it be the dirt on his back giving it away?
So. I think so.
That was a heck of a play.
Jamie not recording an out tonight with a home run, a walk, a single, and a double. So he's a triple away from a cycle.
No, that would be impressive. Let's see if he does it here. Let's not say it too loud. Nope, he's going to just take a home run. That's just so much easier. Why run the bases for a triple when you could just swing for all 4?
He just made a great play. Didn't feel like running.
Yep.
He was already tired or still tired.
So the leadoff home run here in the bottom of the 8th inning. None out. Jake up to bat.
His second home run of the night.
I think that's why he got that intentional walk in the 2nd or 3rd
Right,
inning there, yes. Yeah. Jake reaches out, fielded by Tryhard. Gets him in time at 1. The team's celebrating the UMP's energy out there. I don't know if you can probably hear it on the microphone.
Brian he's coming to do his first provincials in 2 weekends.
In Hamilton, yeah?
In Hamilton, yeah. Can't wait to see him on the...
He's going to enjoy it.
I think so.
He's going to get a lot of cheer from the stands, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And Liam takes a strike. Liam with a beauty inside out. What a jumping left center field. I'm not sure who that is.
Daryl.
Is that Daryl who came trotting in for it, but then decided
yeah.
to jump because it was a little high. the pretty catch.
Almost overran that.
Call that one the prancing deer.
Right.
So smooth. 2 away here. Chris LaRue, pitcher for the Reds, up to bat. Chris is going to hit that one off the top of the bat. Gervais heading back, reaches up, makes the grab, 3 away. So the Howlers getting out of mercy contention here. Top of the 9th inning, last dance, last chance. We'll see what happens. Howlers need to score 10 to stay in this game. God bless unlimited innings.
God bless. So Howlers with their last chance, starting with their pitcher. Let's see what he can do, and let's see what the Howlers can do.
He called the fair ball.
Wow.
He was trotting as if it was foul, but the umpire's standing on the line. They're sending him to 3. And a huge triple by Howie to start us off. It's a big spot to start us off, eh?
Daryl up to bat. Daryl trying to push. Now courtesy running Chris and home to get another point.
Called illegal. Great line into left center. Going to score Chris. Chris was the free pitcher courtesy for Howie on his wicked triple.
Daryl not recording an out tonight. Someone showed up. Oh boy. Ian with his third at bat. Ian's 1 for 2.
Ian with a good out his first at bat. It was a hard line drive of the pitcher. It was unfortunate that it was doubled up, one of those freeze on a line scenarios, but it was a great swing and a great hit. Second at bat got on, so here we go. Technically 1 for 2. Swing and a miss after his called strike.
Great curveball there.
1 and 2.
Thrown by Chris.
Called illegal. 2 and 2.
Oh, tried to get him chasing.
So with a full count now, do or die here. It's a ground ball. Hop into the glove at short. They're going to get the out. Get the double play. So the Reds now 1 out away from the city championship. Robbie up. Robbie followed by Glenn. Again, the Howlers need to put up a good number here, so it's going to take some singles and doubles. And he's going to fly into right center field. Tommy's tracking it, puts his hands up, makes the grab. The Reds win the championship. 2025 city champions, the Reds.
Congratulations to the
Congratulations
boys.
to the Reds. Great hitting, great defense, great work. You stay tuned with us. We'll do the trophy handout, the coveted belts.
Coveted belt.
Both teams going to shake hands here. All right, we are switching to live mode. Thanks for all your help tonight. Stu, Ryan, great work.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
You go ahead.
So, gentlemen, on behalf of the two associations that come together for this great championship, congratulations. Great game played. Great game. Katie, get over here. Get over here.
Let's go, boys. Yeah! Thanks a lot. Appreciate you both. Appreciate you both.
We got a little something for you guys, too.
You have your camera? He's got my phone. Oh, yeah. Who wants to? Yeah. Here, I'll go grab a phone.
You can actually get the reflection of the lights every now and again.
Get in sight now. Number one, guys. Good job, boys.
Not a selfie. Boys.
Marty.